Welcome to the Salmon Runs YouTube. Enjoy the video.
You start by confirming there is a navigation unit already present. This saves time. First, look at the dash. If you see a map icon or a touchscreen menu labeled Nav, you have a factory or integrated unit. Once identified, open the owner manual to the infotainment section to confirm model numbers and fuse location so you can protect electronics. If nothing appears on the dash, check glove box and center console spaces for aftermarket boxes or antennas that may be tucked away. Once you have the head unit in sight, trace the antenna and power connections methodically. Remove the radio trim or access panel. Follow the coax or multi-pin harness toward the roof or rear quarter. Antennas often sit under the headliner or on the rear parcel shelf. Make sure to test the accessory power with a multimeter at the harness. You should see 12V when ignition is on and solid ground continuity. If you find a separate GPS module, note its connector type and mounting so you can access or replace it later. To finish, power the unit and verify it gets a satellite fix. This can take 1 to 5 minutes for a cold start. Open the navigation status screen to confirm satellite count and signal strength. If weak, try temporarily moving the antenna or raising the vehicle to remove obstructions. Once fixed, update maps and firmware using the USB stick, SD card, or dealer software so routes are accurate. If you still have problems, check antenna grounding. Swap the coax cable and retest. Replace any parts that fail continuity.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.